everyone, it's Holly. If you are new here, welcome. I do a lot of cooking, travel, homeschooling, and motherhood content on my channel. If you enjoy any of those things, I really hope that you will stick around. Today I'm in the kitchen because I want to share with you my recipe for chili. The fall season has just arrived, and there is nothing like having a hot bowl of chili this time of year. Now, my chili recipe is a little different than traditional chili, mainly because my chili, I add a lot of extra stuff, a lot of extra vegetables. Not only is this recipe delicious, but it's also healthy. And some people might actually say my chili is not chili. They'll say it is more a taco soup or taco stew, whatever you want to call it. It makes a great dinner for the family. It makes a great dinner for when we have company come over. I can make a big pot of it for having a family come over, or if we're having a party. We've had this chili before at Super Bowl parties or just get-togethers where a lot of people have come over. It's a great dinner for whatever the occasion is. And it is very easy to make. You cannot mess up this recipe. Let me get into the kitchen right now and share with you my recipe for chili or taco stew. Here is all my ingredients for the stew, and I'm going to be going through all of this individually. First, you'll notice that I'm going to be using 3 pounds of ground turkey. Like I said, that's going to make a lot. First, I'm going to be adding diced green chilies, chopped green bell peppers, chopped onions, taco seasoning, ranch seasoning, diced tomatoes, white hominy, pinto beans, dark red kidney beans, sweet corn, cut okra, and optional diced jalapeños. I'm going to be cooking everything in this one pot. First, I'm going to start by cooking the meat in the pot, and we'll just break it up here. And I like to add just a little bit of garlic salt and pepper just to give the meat some flavor while it's cooking. It's totally optional. So I'll go ahead and cook up this meat. Once it is fully cooked, I'll go ahead and add my chilies, bell peppers, and onions. So I'm going to be adding 2 cans of diced green chilies, mild, and then I'm going to add a half a bag of this frozen bell pepper. As well, I'm going to add a half a bag of frozen chopped onions. And you can use fresh bell pepper, you can use fresh onions, but I'm just trying to keep this sweet and simple. So I'll go ahead and mix up my onions, peppers, and chilies into the meat and cook them until my onions and peppers are tender. Next, I'll be adding taco seasoning, 2 packets of mild taco seasoning. And then I'm going to add a packet of ranch seasoning, and I'll just go ahead and mix all this into the meat until it is covering all of the meat. And then I'm going to add 2 cans of diced tomatoes, and just dump the whole can in. You don't have to drain them at all. I prefer the petite size, and so just go ahead and mix up that. And then we're going to add the white hominy. So get a colander out and dump your 2 cans of white hominy in there just to drain the water. And then you can rinse it out and just get some of that starch off. And then give it a good shake and go ahead and pour it into your stew. And then give it a good mix. And next will be the beans. First add the red kidney beans and then the pinto beans into the colander. And the same thing, you just want to drain and rinse and give it a good shake and add it to your stew and give it a mix once again. By this time, I like to put this back on the stove, turn the heat on low, and then I'm going to add some sweet corn. Now, I use frozen sweet corn. I add an entire bag, but if you prefer, you can use canned corn and just rinse it out the same way you would the hominy. And last, I like to add cut okra to the stew. This is not only a great combination that will give the stew color, but also add more veggies, and it's also a good texture as well. So that is pretty much it. You can just keep this on the stove, cook it at a low heat, or stick in your fridge, cook it the next day. As well, if you want to add some heat, you can add diced jalapeños to your stew. But If you don't like it spicy, then maybe leave it out. We like to have a little bit of it spicy for the grown-ups, so I usually take the pot and I split it in half. I will do one pot with the jalapeños for the grown-ups and then have a separate pot that's more mild for the kids. Anyways, that's it. We like to make this for parties or just make a big pot and have leftovers for a couple days. It's great to just dress it up with some cheese, sour cream, avocados. It is a great stew that our family loves. Well, there you have it. That is my recipe for chili or taco stew, whatever you think it looks like or tastes like. You could see how simple it was to make, and I definitely hope this was helpful if you're looking for some new recipes this season for your family. If you enjoyed or got any value out of this video, please hit the like button. Thank you very much for watching, and may you have a beautiful day.